Just in, Tottenham no Pochettino is ready now. One more slip-up and Thomas Frank's time in North London could be over. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Tottenham are already quietly discussing names to replace Thomas Frank, and there is one name that the fans will really like: Mauricio Pochettino. According to CaughtOffside, the former Spurs boss has emerged as one of the most highly rated options to replace Thomas Frank, as pressure mounts relentlessly on the Danish coach. Publicly, the message remains one of support. Privately, however, patience is wearing dangerously thin. Tottenham's season has drifted into alarming territory, with performances failing to match ambition and results falling well short of expectations. 10 wins from 25 matches is simply not the return a club with Champions League aspirations can tolerate, and senior figures at the club are increasingly uneasy about where this campaign is heading. Internal discussions have already begun. Spurs are actively assessing the managerial market, not out of panic, but out of necessity. There is a growing sense that without a swift turnaround, the season could unravel completely. The upcoming fixtures against Liverpool and Crystal Palace have taken on the feel of defining moments. Frank knows the stakes. Positive results and convincing performances are no longer optional. They are essential for his survival. Should those tests be failed, the decision is expected to be ruthless. This is where Pochettino's name surges to the forefront. 6 years on from his departure in 2019, the Argentine is viewed by many within the club as the safest, strongest, and most emotionally resonant option available. He is not just another candidate, he is someone who understands Tottenham at its core. Pochettino knows the club's DNA, its culture, its expectations, and its frustrations. He built one of the most exciting Spurs sides of the modern era, transformed young players into elite performers, and turned Tottenham into genuine contenders both domestically and in Europe. His return would not require an adjustment period, it would deliver instant impact. Those backing his potential comeback believe he could immediately reconnect the squad with the supporters, restore belief inside the dressing room, and reintroduce an aggressive, high-energy identity that has been painfully absent. His reputation for developing young talent aligns perfectly with Tottenham's squad profile, while his authority would command instant respect. Frank, meanwhile, is acutely aware of the situation. Despite outward backing, he knows the reality. Failure to convince over the next run of games will almost certainly seal his fate. Results alone may not be enough. Spurs want performances, structure, and a clear sense of direction. Without those, the axe is expected to fall. For now, Tottenham are watching, waiting, and planning. The groundwork is being laid. If the trigger is pulled, Mauricio Pochettino is positioned as the man to step back into N17. A familiar face, a proven leader, and a figure capable of reigniting a club drifting dangerously off course. The question inside Hotspur Way is no longer whether change could happen, but how long it can be delayed. Spurs have fired a thunderbolt into the transfer market by lodging a bold £60 million bid for one of La Liga's most highly regarded young midfielders, despite his eye-watering release clause sitting north of £100 million. With the January window fast approaching, Spurs are making it crystal clear that midfield reinforcements are a priority. According to reports from Spain, the North London club have already taken concrete steps to try and prize Pablo Barrios away from Atletico Madrid. At just 22, Barrios has become a crucial component of Diego Simeone's system, trusted in the engine room of one of Europe's most demanding sides. This is not a speculative inquiry. It is a calculated move for a player Tottenham believe can redefine their midfield. Barrios is valued for his tactical intelligence and rare versatility. Comfortable anchoring play as a deep-lying number 6 or driving forward as a progressive 8, he offers exactly the balance Spurs feel they are missing. His ability to break lines with purpose, carry the ball under pressure, and play forward with conviction has made him stand out in a league packed with technical midfielders. Despite being tied to Atletico until 2029 and protected by a daunting £103 million release clause, there is growing belief that the Spanish giants may be open to negotiation. While Atleti are reluctant sellers, sources suggest they are unlikely to demand the full clause, opening the door for serious talks if Tottenham push hard and structure the deal intelligently. Inside N17, there is a growing sense that the current midfield lacks urgency and incision. While Rodrigo Bentancur brings experience and composure, frustration has been building among supporters and decision-makers alike over the lack of verticality and tempo in central areas. Too often, Spurs build up stalls with conservative recycling rather than sharp, penetrative passing into attacking zones. That is where Barrios fits the brief. Tottenham see him as a midfielder who plays on the front foot, someone capable of dictating rhythm while accelerating transitions, a profile the club believes is essential if they are to compete consistently at the top end of the Premier League. This move signals intent. Spurs are no longer content with stopgaps or safe options. They want elite-level talent entering their prime. Submitting a £60 million offer weeks before the window even opens underlines how serious they are about reshaping the spine of the team. That's all for today's update. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date with everything Tottenham, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a story. Don't forget to drop a like and share this video with other Spurs fans. Together we can keep growing the Tottenham News Today community. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs!